All right, I want to share the collective of thoughts and even a dream that I had. And as I wrote them down through the week, I hope I can interpret my notes. But it's crazy. But I'm gonna sit right out here and interpret what I wrote down through the week. But let's see. Let me see. And it was pretty good too. I really enjoyed what God gave me through the week to bring to the people. Okay, the first thing that God shared with me was about the different kinds of love. The different kinds of love. We have eros, pragma, phileo, fellatio, agape. I guess depending upon what relationship with what person we're interacting with determines the type of love we give. Because with eros, that's like a puppy love, lustful kind of love, a romantic love. It's irrational and very compassionate. That's that type of love. Pragma is like a long-term, committed, adult, mature type of love, and it has compassion. That's the type of mature love we should be evolving to outside of the eros love, which is like that puppy love, immature, selfish, lustful. I like your body, superficial. And with the pragma, that is, you're building honor and respect for each other. It's a mutual love, and you're standing on the love. And let's see, phileo love is like a brotherly love, friendship, comrades, like war buddies. You got each other's back, deep friendship love. And fellatio is the love we have for ourselves. And that was a new love term that I heard just now, recent in the studies or the knowledge of the different loves. Fellatio, I didn't know about that word for this type of love, which is self-love. And when I was learning back in the years about the different types of love, they left that love out, that self-love. And I think, that's kind of where Christianity may draw a little line. They may teach you all about the love of God and the love of others, but they don't so much teach about the love for yourself, the self-love, which you can't share love to nobody else until you really know how to love yourself. And, and then the agape love, that is the love, it's the highest vibration of love, the God kind of love, the unconditional love. And that's, you're loving from the will, not from emotions or not from because you're my family. I like you, but I don't. I love you, but I don't like you type. You're loving from the will, unconditional love, the God kind of love, everything and everybody, and I feel like no matter what type of love that it is, whether it's the Greek terminology, eros, pragma, phileo, fellatio, agape, no matter what type of love to what type of what individual relationship, whether it's friend, family, romantic, platonic, or whatever, whoever we're interacting with, it all, or love towards ourselves, it all revolves around the love of God. Either way, to me, all of it have to have that foundation of the agape love, which is the love of God, the God kind of love, which is unconditional and respect for others. It's a love of the will, not just the emotional type of love. It's just committing to human nature of the God within. It's the highest vibration of love, the God kind of love. And I think that's where God is leading all humanity to, meaning, no matter who we're interacting with, we still will show forth a God type of love that's unconditional. And it's a love because you are God, we are one. And if I love myself, I'm going to show love towards someone else, because showing love towards someone else or something, somebody, some nature or whatever the case may be, is showing love to yourself. And to show love to others is just as well showing love to yourself and to God, because we are all one as God. We're one with God. And let's see what else God had kind of gave me through the week to talk about. Oh yeah, a couple of days ago, God mentioned to me about grounding ourselves. It's like grounding ourselves. I guess he's reminding us to stay grounded. And one of the ways that we naturally daily ground ourselves is to be present in the now. Pay attention to the birds, pay attention to the clouds, to the trees, to the wind, to the stars, to the moon, to the grass, the bees, the sounds. And by us being present in the now, that is a part of us grounding ourselves to the now by being aware of what nature or what is going on around us. Grounding ourselves to the now is grounding ourselves with nature. Mostly, if you can, take off your shoes, walk through the grass, bury your feet in the sand. Again, look at the shapes of the clouds, smell the air, feel the wind, pay attention to the stars, to the birds, all of nature. That is a part of grounding ourselves to the now. So that it sounds like something so simple, but that is a major part of our spiritual growth or evolution, as growing with the oneness of God, nature, each other, paying attention to what's going on around us and within us, and by us grounding ourselves with the now, it's keeping us in alignment with grounding ourselves within the spirit within. And the last thing I want to share is, last night I woke up from a dream, and the dream was I was sitting at a table, and like in a restaurant, and someone, the waitress was delivering to me a bowl of nachos. And I don't even eat nachos with cheese. Not saying I won't eat it, but I've never bought it before. That's not something I buy, but I will eat it. But yes, they were bringing to the table a big bowl of nachos, and I guess they have the cheese and all that kind of stuff. So I woke up. Oh, and in the dream, the last words that was said once the waitress brought the plate of nachos and cheese and all of that to me, I heard the spirit say financial freedom. So I woke up. After I heard financial freedom, I woke up. I say, wow, Father, what is meant by that? What? Start a restaurant. Maybe somebody that's an answer to you. If you want to start a restaurant, nachos and cheese must be a popular thing to sell, and it could lead you probably to financial freedom. But I even went to researching different videos of how to make nachos, because frankly, somewhere in the back of my mind, I would always have been wanting to start a restaurant, and different things like that. So I'm putting two and two together. So finally, later on this morning, I woke up again this morning. My spirit was leading. Oh, I heard the Pastor Flowers with Redefined TV or something like that. Shout out to Redefined TV with Pastor Flowers, a young man, very anointed, him and his wife. But I had the TV on and he was preaching and I was asleep, but I heard him say, as he was preaching, he said, sitting at the table that's being prepared for you. And I woke up right out of my dream. I woke up. I mean, I wasn't dreaming. I was asleep. But the TV was on in the background, and I heard Pastor Flowers say, a table being prepared for you. I don't know the name of the message or anything like that, but I automatically woke up, and that told me the interpretation of that dream. God is letting us know that He is preparing a table before us. And part of what that table being set before us is including financial freedom, things that the going forward to answers to prayer or desires being answered, delivered, the table is being set before us. So to me, that's what that dream of the lady bringing the nachos to the table and I'm sitting at the table. God is letting us know we're to be seated at the table because it has been prepared or is being prepared for us to partake of. Well, all I know is part of what was on my table and all of our tables, if as our evolution is financial freedom, because we do need financial freedom to really carry out going forward what God has missioned us to do, called us to do. But again, the different types of love, no matter who we're interacting with, whether it's family, friend, romantic, whatever, it all still involves the agape, the highest vibration of love, unconditional love, which is love of the will. I may love you, but I don't like you. You loving because we are one. We're one as humans, one as God, and we are all one with God. And the financial freedom, or that's not the main topic, but that's something that's also been prepared, laid out on the table, that's being prepared for us. And you can name anything else that we desire and hope for, peace and happiness and faithful companions. All of that is being laid out on the table set before us. So let us sit down. And also let us remember to ground ourselves with the here and now. And part of doing that is grounding with nature, being observant of the birds and the bees and the trees and the wind, the stars, and so on. Bury your feet in the sand, walk through the grass. So I just wanted to go ahead and share what was given to me through the week, and pray we be inspired, motivated, and uplifted to keep growing as one with God. We are God. I love you and have a blessed day.